Hello and welcome back to another day of Nextdoor Automation, where today I'm going to cover 5 main reasons why you're losing leads on Nextdoor, and I will cover the plumbing niche, and also I'm going to make you some recommendation on how to fix it fairly easily. So I've made quite a number of videos, one every day for the past 51 days. And my name is Eric. I do software automation, help business owners to get more leads, more visibility on Nextdoor. You'll find my website in the description of that video, nextdooragency.com, if you need some services. So today, let's diving into these 5 main reasons why people have difficulties. So as an introduction, I'll say that social media are always a bit complicated to trace information because when you post something and somebody does after you, your post gets buried one on top of the other one, and after a few hours and days, then your post will go into the limbs of history, and it will be difficult to track them down. So I've came across this post by this gentleman looking for a plumber, if anyone knows who can help with kitchen sink being plugged up. I need someone today to come in. So this is typically a call for services and assistance, fairly urgent, and this was posted 10 hours ago, and it got 3 answers. And as you can see from the timings, the first one to answer was 4 hours ago, or 4 hours. Yeah, right. The first one to respond probably is this one, 8 hours ago, so 2 hours after the initial post, saying, yeah, I can have that fixed for you, I message you. The second one is a nice recommendation. That person cannot do the fixing by herself, but that's a nice recommendation for a gentleman who has done a similar job. A lovely guy. He might be available. I used him for plumbing and other job. He's excellent and affordable. Very nice man. So that's the type of recommendation you would like to have every day for your business. And the last one, 4 hours ago. Yeah, this one says I'm available to come today, and he gives the telephone number. So what I wanted to say is the 5 main reasons, and you probably see how I'm going to address that. So I'm going to review. The first one is having a poor profile completion, and I'll show you what I mean just now. I've clicked and opened several other the profiles of the people who have basically answered this request for assistance. So the first one that I see here is this handyman who can tackle all type of issues like plumbing, renovation, and so on. So basically, the first one is a poor profile completion, meaning if you put yourself in the shoes of somebody who's looking for assistance, this person replies positively, I can help you. He will probably go and see the profile that has answered and check the past history, or if it's so urgent, maybe you will call him, I don't know. But basically, the profile here, there's no banner, we don't see who it is. At least he has a description, bio, that could be definitely improved. I usually recommend my customers to have a nice banner showing the storefront, because I'm mainly assisting registered business owners with storefront, not handyman doing side gigs to earn some money without any proper company registration. I always suggest to show your face. It's always more pleasant, and people will relay to you if they see a friendly face on the small logo or picture set up here. And also I would definitely improve here. That's good. He's detailing what type of services he's doing, but I would definitely add phone, email address, and linked to my business page. And the good part for him is that he has 19 favorites. That means 19 people have added him as their favorite handyman. And he has made some posts showing stuff that he can do. That's also excellent. But he joined no, I would not say recently. That's end of 2002, so that's more than 1 year and a half. And yeah, so he is not very active, but at least for this request he answered very quickly. Let's look at another profile. So again, same comments that I did on the previous one. He does not have a favorite. He has no bio, and he is a fairly not much more activity. He has tagged his own business probably a few times. So that's one way also to get recommendations. But to get recommendations, the best way is to have what this lady has done, which is the recommendation that you've seen just before. So the number two, sorry, is the lack of recommendation. So that's where I say that your customer should populate your business page by making some recommendation and make a post after. So here's the strategy on how to do it. Each time you have a new customer completion and they have a Nextdoor profile, you should ask them to write a post on their personal profile and just say I would just like to blah blah blah, the regular testimonies. Mr. So-and-so did an excellent plumbing activity, I recommend. And the thing important is to ask them to tag your business profile. And how to do it, you ask them to do the arrowbase plus the name of your company. So that would be plumbing, let's say for example, plumbing and heating. And the biggest advantage of doing so is that people are able to click and be redirected on your business profile, but also that post of recommendation will be automatically added to your business page and count as a recommendation and populate your business page. So that's very powerful, efficient. You should not do this from your personal profile to your business page all the time, because people get pissed off to see that it's always the same profile, your personal profile, making your own recommendations. But a little trick would be to ask if you have employees to do so, if you have family members to do that. And so that on the recommendation part of the business page, you don't have always John recommending his own activity and so on and so on. So have a variety of different things. And if you want a cherry on the cake for the recommendation, ask them to take a picture of your job. So pictures or videos, or ask them to do a video also, even better. Front face portrait type, and say so if it's a picture of before and after, or picture of the final job completion if it looks good, and or the facing front camera. I say, hey, I'm Jenny from Burnaby, Vancouver. I had plumbing services company Vancouver who did a great job. Just wanted to say, if anyone wants to have a fast and reliable plumber, I recommend you to add this company, or check this profile and add them in your telephone book. If you have any urgency, they will be very efficient and call you in no time. The third point is the lack of monitoring, and you don't have any process to track this type of request for services. So, and nobody can blame you because you as a business owner in plumbing, your main task is to service your customers, but you should not leave aside the looking for businesses. Maybe you hired some people to do that for you, and my company can do it for you. But taking the example of the two gentlemen who answered after a few hours the request for services, you probably don't have the time to do that, or nobody assigned to do it. So you might consider to allocate a small budget to monitor these requests for services or assistance. So you don't have the monitoring in place, and that's a problem. And point number 4, if you have this monitoring and you do it by hand, you will have some probably will react too late. So if you see it only 1 day later, you're not fast enough. So somebody got the gig before you. So thanks to automation and the services that I provide, you are able to have every hour monitoring of this type of call for services and assistance, and you won't be the business number 5 to answer this call for services. And of course, it has to be organized in advance, and it's a services that you should consider importantly. So I arrived to the point number 5, where you are basically lacking the content strategy, and that's what I advocate to my customers. And you should be automating your post and your visibility on Nextdoor on a regular basis, which is point number 1, creating a group, which will be in that case plumber, Vancouver plumber, or Burnaby best plumber gigs, or something like this. You will be the admin, the owner of that group, and you will be posting everything there once a week. So if you're not so motivated, 5 times a day, 5 times a week, or I would strongly suggest to make it 7 times a week from Monday to Sunday, and automate this, plan this in advance. Or you could, if you have the time, just make a small video sharing your thoughts, sharing your moods, making some controversial posts sometimes. Be careful it does not backlash and damage your image. And people seeing you are a friendly neighbor, helping out, not always talking about your business, but taking part as a contributor to your neighborhoods, people will then join your group. When they join your group, that's a very nice hack. You will be able to send them a DM, not seeing that as a spam. And in this DM, you welcome the new members, and you add a special promo code or special commercial intent to have them save for future if they don't need it right away, but save in their contact directories. This is the nice Thomas from Burnaby. He is Thomas, the nice plumber, and will help me whenever I need him. So you will make out of the 7 posts a week, only 1 post with a commercial intent, depending on the season. This is a spring plumbing services, or winter protect, and give some helpful advices like how to protect your pipes before the frost is coming in and exploding your canalization. All this type of advice that people should know, that you of course, know better than anybody as a plumber, but that maybe the layman should know in order to avoid to have a catastrophe. And that will not remove any bread from your mouth, and you will be recognized as a friendly plumber who's not hunting for gigs at all costs, but that way you will build your brand. And that's a very important thing. You can plan all this with my services. You can check on my page, and of course I can help you fix these points. And the monitoring of that call for services can be organized and automated, of course. You don't want to have someone be in front of the computer all day or the phone to track for these call for services. So we can arrange that for your business in order for you to be, let's say, in the first hour to answer anybody calling for plumber help. So that applies for plumbers, for gutter cleaning, for locksmiths, and so on and so on. So if you want also, you can also check in the description. I leave a video where I present my Nextdoor Blueprint if you want to do all this job on your own and at least I fix the configuration issues that you might have on your profiles. I'll detail in that blueprint the Nextdoor publication strategies and all the different areas of Nextdoor where you should also try to be present in order to maximize your reputation, so that the word of mouth is also growing on your behalf, and you will always have one step ahead of your competition. I leave also Nextdoor resources that and I share with you some secret growth hacks that only my customers know. And if you've watched my videos in the past, of course, I've shared some golden nuggets on how to improve your visibility, your brand recognition. And the brand recognition, remember, is when people have seen you for months on Nextdoor as the friendly Vancouver plumber. When they have a plumbing emergency in their flat, in their house, they will not do, probably they won't do what this gentleman did, because he has no idea, he has never seen before a friendly plumber on his feed line. He will not probably do this crying for help. He will remember a friendly plumber in Vancouver and will give him a call because he knows who he is. He's seen his face. He's appreciated all the efforts and advices he gave. He organized events. Maybe met him in the past. So that will be a drastically benefit. You will probably not see it, so you will probably won't see the effects in the first months, but over the months, with regularity, you will benefit of that brand creation. And we help you, so I help you do that. If you have any comments, ask them if you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. If you like this type of video, press your thumbs up and subscribe for more quality advices, quality videos like this in the future. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.